All right, and for those of you just joining us, we are looking at a live pursuit in Lancaster, California. For those of you unfamiliar with the Southern California area, Lancaster is northeast of downtown Los Angeles. It is east of Interstate 5, off of the 14 freeway there in Southern California.
And right now we don't know what the suspect is wanted for, but we'll keep an eye on our Twitter feeds as well for any late developments that might come in. But right now, nothing erratic, just looks like going the speed limit at this point. We see one cruiser in the back. We'll see if there's more if it widens out. Here comes another cruiser on the left side there, and we have more now. So they might be wanting to do some kind of move maybe pretty soon right here. What do you say, Samia?
Who knows? Let's just keep watching, Mike.
And folks, you are watching the Fox 10 News Now stream, and everybody watching on Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live. When breaking news does occur, you know we're covering it. All right, so once again, we are looking at the cruiser, getting a little bit closer to this suspect. We'll see what's going to happen here, but so far we've been watching for the last 5 minutes here. Nothing erratic. That's a good thing. We're hoping all of our people on the roadways there, the innocent ones, will continue to be safe here. It looks like right here that police cruiser is trying to get some kind of position on the suspect here. We are watching very closely here. Here we go. Wanting to make some kind of move. They're going zigzagging right now. Sometimes that shot will go a little in and out with us. Stay right here with us. Many of you in the chat wanting to know, okay, how did this chase all start up? And we don't have those details right now for you. Very fluid situation, but you can see the cruiser wants to get some sort of position on this suspect here. And every time they zigzag a little bit in and out here, continuing to watch live here. Yeah, some sort of side-swiping motion is what this cruiser is looking. Oh, here we go. It's peeling off here, going onto the side there. That was a little bizarre. Comes back onto the road. For a moment there, we didn't know what that suspect was doing. You know, so many times people say, well, Mike, why do they continue to run when there's a chopper above? You got so many patrol officers there in the background. Well, you know what? So many times they just want to extend those last moments of freedom. They know eventually this is going to be a bust, and they're going to... There we go. There was some more traffic there that was being stopped by one police cruiser. Thank gosh for that, because they want to keep those people safe as well. But as I was saying, so many times these suspects want to extend just that little bit of freedom. That's all they have left, and they know eventually they are going to get caught, or, unfortunately, worse. We hope they don't hurt anyone. We hope they don't hurt themselves or an officers, because so many times we see these amazing officers just trying to do their best job, keep everyone safe, and we'll see what happens here. Continue to watch live. Okay, it looks like, are we having a stop right here? Oh, okay, it looked like they wanted to maybe put those stop sticks on, but they weren't able to get a clean swipe. We're getting more traffic now. They want, obviously, to end this pretty soon. You know, the longer you have a suspect there on the road, the more chances something that could happen. We look like we're looking at another moment here where that cruiser gets very close to the suspect, wants to try to block him out maybe. We did see a little shrapnel come from the car. Maybe a stop stick was used and maybe part of that tire is falling apart here. We're going to watch it carefully.
All right, so Mike, I am just going through Twitter right now, and it appears that about 10 to 15 minutes ago, authorities had deployed spike strips initially to disable the suspect's vehicle. So it's possible in that incident that they were able to disable
All right,
part
so
of the vehicle.
Yeah, we'll continue to look. It looks like if it's going to be anything, it's going to be that rear right tire. That's where we were seeing some shrapnel come off from that car, but
that looks like that was the tire that was affected by the spike strip about 10-15 minutes ago.
All right. So once again, that cruiser getting very close once again to the suspect there. They're looking for any opportunity that they can maybe just do a quick little bump, a tap. You know, when you're going about 50, 60 miles per hour, just the slightest tap will send that vehicle out of control.
Right, and they obviously want to still be safe. They don't want to injure anyone if they don't have to.
Yep, we just saw more shrapnel coming off the car there.
And so a little bit of background history for those of you who are just joining us. This pursuit started as a high-speed pursuit, LA County officials pursuing the suspect. More recently, California Highway Patrol took over from the LA County Sheriff's deputies that were initially pursuing the suspect. The suspect is in a Ford Explorer and is traveling in the Lancaster desert area.
Thanks to all our fans watching live from all over the country here. If you're new to the stream, maybe it's your first time on Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live, hit that share button, hit that like button. That way you'll always be in the know when we are covering breaking news from anywhere across the country. All right, we're just getting some info here from our news desk, and it appears, we haven't seen it yet from the shot yet, but it appears that there are actually two pursuits that are happening at the same time on the same road right behind each other in Lancaster. So we haven't been able to see it, obviously, because the shot has been on this vehicle here, but I wonder if they could widen out and give us maybe a shot of maybe two pursuits going on. Maybe there's two suspects in two different cars that they are trying to get a hold of here. Continuing to watch live, Fox 10 News Now stream.
All right, for those of you just joining us, spike strips have been deployed. That back driver's side tire down to the rim. However, the suspect not backing down anytime soon. All right, as we just saw, the suspect motioning outside the vehicle. Looks like police have now just tapped the vehicle. The suspect is out. The suspect walking. Will he put his hands up? The suspect waving his arms in the air, looking flustered. It appears he is yelling, communicating in some manner with authorities. But as you can see, very flustered. Viewer discretion is advised. This is a live feed. Again, the driver of that vehicle now running on that road in Lancaster. Officers pursuing them in their units. The chase continues on the ground. CHP units have now apprehended the suspect. Again, California Highway Patrol taking over this pursuit, a pursuit that initially started by LA County Sheriff's deputies. The suspect appears to be detained, but not without a struggle. And just a quick update, I do want to clarify earlier reports from our Fox station in Los Angeles suggested that two pursuits were happening at the same time on the same road right behind each other. That indeed was a false report. It appears that our sister station was misinformed, and what they thought was a second suspect turned out to be just an unmarked police vehicle. So there was only one pursuit, one suspect being pursued, and now that suspect is on the ground, as you can see. This chase wrapping up in the Lancaster desert area. Again, for those of you just joining us, you are looking at the aftermath of a police chase that wrapped up in the Lancaster, California area, the desert area there. You can see the suspect on the ground, many CHP officers surrounding that suspect because the suspect did not want to surrender. The suspect appeared very animated after a police unit struck his car, forcing him to spin out of control. The suspect then exited the vehicle and started walking in the opposite direction of officers. Walking, yelling things at officers, appearing very flustered, waving his arms. The suspect very animated. CHP officers decided to continue to pursue the suspect, who was on foot, by driving towards the suspect. Officers then exited their vehicles, tackling the suspect and detaining him there. You can see the suspect there on the ground on the white shirt and the jeans. He seems now to be cooperating with those officers.